In this second video of our mini-series, How to Turn ChatGPT into Your Marketing Manager, we're going to talk about projects, how to use them, and this is from my personal practical experience, how I've used it, and I'm suggesting how you might like to use this to create your own marketing manager. Obviously, you can deviate from this in your own way, however you wish to, but this is a guide for you to get started with ChatGPT in particular using projects. Let's jump across into ChatGPT now. So I've already got a project open. Let me have a look first. On the sidebar here, you can see this is our custom GPT area. Custom GPTs show up like this here. You can create new ones there. You can either have them as they appear, like this one has no particular image, but these have got an image there. So I've created an image that makes it easy for me to see what the difference is from one to another. In the same way, you can use projects and give them an icon. There are icons available, and then you can use the icon in whatever color you would like to have for that particular project. So the great feature with projects is you can upload into it documents which you can use in general on any chat, as you probably know. But here within a project, the documents are kept and are readable by the project GPT. So when I was putting together in this particular project about me, personal experiences, I was collecting, bringing together examples of my experience in business and also my early life for the purpose of creating overall information about me that I can use moving forward for all of the work that I'm going to do from now on, so that I have it all collated together. So within a project, you can create as many chats as you like, and they do stay in the project, and they make it really easy because they will be listed, as you can see here, in that project. Let me jump into this other project here where I've got a couple more chats already. So you can see here it's bringing up the 3 chats. So I've worked on different areas in this particular project here. Let me jump from here back across to our slides so that I can share something else with you. So in a project I have been working on, for example, to really streamline research and streamline my offer, whatever my offer is, creating a bio and intro for myself. This is specifically around networking, global business networking live online, which I am doing. I've also looked at creating and researching my target audience in detail, and then setting out with some specific guidelines for how to write posts and articles, so for content in general. I have used the projects section in ChatGPT. I have detailed and researched my membership model, my target audience, and the membership promise that I wanted. I've done that within this project. And as you can see, the chats, I can now go in each of those and go through. So instead of having one long ongoing chat where after a while you can't find what you were looking for anymore, you can really beautifully space it out and keep it all together within the project. You can go to any of your projects and there you will find what were the chats I had in here. So the project helps with research. You can upload additional files here each time. Obviously, when you are within a chat, as you probably know, you can always add a new document or file or something down here. Now, there are certain limitations per user depending on what version of ChatGPT you are on. Are you on a free version? Are you on a paid version? And which paid version are you on? So that will determine how many documents you can upload at any area in your ChatGPT. You need to Google that and have a look at what's allowed for whatever version you use. So in summary, for a project, I use it to research, to bring together all the information for something that I want to then turn into a custom GPT. I create the prompts and the foundation or knowledge base files within a project by having a range of topical chats in here that I can go back and find easily. And once I have created that, and once I have the information I wanted, as you can see here, each project here shows the individual chat there. When I have brought the information together in a project, I ask at the end of one of these chats, for example, I ask this project within that particular chat, I ask it, create a knowledge base file that I can use for instructing a custom GPT to always use this information moving forward. Something like that. Now, I don't have a specific prompt for you here. Make up your own prompt. Do use perhaps knowledge base file as words in there. Apart from that, go into it and use your language. You wanted to get to know your own prompts, how you speak, so that as you move forward, you always get the results you're looking for. And do make sure, if it doesn't produce what you want, that you go in there and either say question or for clarification, please do this, that, or the other. So always go back into the same area where something was produced. If it's not the way you want it, ask it to redo it, ask for clarification, ask questions. Just keep doing that as if you are working with a partner or with a team member and you really want to get into the information in detail. As you can see here, I have currently a project about myself, a project I haven't started yet around YouTube, a project on my business, Global Business Networking, live online, and one on Global Expos online. So go ahead, create your own project, and within the project, set up whatever the chat topics are that you want to work on. Let me jump back here. So for example, you might want to work out your offer, your bio or an introduction type content. You might want to really work on your target audience and then work out how your posts, your articles, your content should be written, in what sort of style and what type of a voice, and so on. These are all separate chats within a project that you can set up. I hope that is helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.